The judge has set aside 2 weeks in August to try piggies. A lot of information is being released today in day 2 of the Mesika case, including credit card records, phone calls, and key witnesses who identified the suspect, Jonathan Vernier, as the man who claimed he was Ran Mesika after the real Ran disappeared. KPLC's Amanda Ward is following this trial. She's live at the federal courthouse. Amanda?
That's right, Agnes. You know, Shimon Mesika is Ran Mesika's father, and he took the stand first this morning. He actually held his composure after yesterday's tearful testimony. He wasn't the only person on the stand. Also, several FBI agents took the stand and shared their part in the investigation. One in particular is retired agent Joe Duenas. Now, Duenas said he had a special meeting with Jonathan Vernier that Vernier actually arranged himself after seeing his own story on America's Most Wanted. Now, Vernier actually said he had a few demands for the government regarding his charges and his sentencing, but he also wanted the $100,000 that the family had mentioned in reward money for location of Ran Mesika's body. He wrote it all out in a 2-page letter to the FBI, and in that letter, Vernier said he'd have an attorney act as the middleman once he got his money and those demands regarding his charges and sentencing. He said then he would lead them to the body. Now, Agent Duenas said he went to Colorado and discussed it all with Vernier in person, in which he told him he didn't have the authority to make any promises. Now, Vernier indicated he wanted to make a deal and explained exactly what that deal was, of course, but of course, Joe Duenas said he couldn't make any promises on those deals. But in addition to that, he explained how Vernier met Ran Mesika. And he says how Vernier explained how he wanted to steal the truck from the very beginning, how he had plans to steal that van and sell the jewelry. It was a very heart-wrenching story. He explained in detail how he beat Ran Mesika and left him bleeding and pleading for his life. The parents were not allowed in for the trial at that, as witnesses. They say that it could fault the trial to have the parents in an emotional testimony like that. We'll have a lot more on that part of the testimony tonight on 7 News at 6. And Agnes, we have a lot more of coverage of this story throughout the week. So back to you.
All right. Thanks a lot, Amanda, for that update. Louisiana